Hello and welcome to episode 330 of the video show. Today we are talking about everything wrong with LinkedIn live video. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe wherever you're watching, whether that's on Facebook, whether that's on YouTube, or whether that is on LinkedIn. So in this episode, I wanted to talk about what I think is wrong with LinkedIn video, because in my opinion, there is a lot wrong with it. So firstly, I thought I'd just go through what my whole setup is in terms of how I actually go live each and every week with the video show. So it's not just, as you might imagine, just going live on one platform. I use StreamYard to go live on free platforms. You can also connect that to other accounts as well, where you can go live across multiple places on Facebook. I think it connects to Hopin as well. So if you wanted to go live through that for an event, you could use StreamYard to do that. Hopin owns StreamYard now as well. So I think that will be easier as we go through the next few months as well. But yeah, I use StreamYard. That way I can use graphics like this. There we go. Coming up at the bottom. And also I can use my switcher here to switch between I'm going to show you that thing in a minute. Switch between different camera angles. So that just gives me that option to do that. And StreamYard as well, it starts at 720p streaming, but it goes up to HD at the moment. So it'd be interesting to see how that changes over the next few months, and if it goes up to 4K or anything like that. That'll be interesting to see. Your setup might not be as complicated. It might be more sort of, you've got a webcam, you've got a microphone, and you just sort of live stream into one place. I think I've got a very over the top setup, but that allows me to do sort of more complicated shows with multi cameras and stuff like that as well. But the main thing I wanted to talk about was how the process of going live on LinkedIn works and why I think it isn't working. So when I schedule an event like this, it goes onto Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So if you're a subscriber to me on any of those platforms, you'll get a notification to say at this time and date, I will be going live and give you a bit of information, and there'll be a thumbnail to it as well. That's all. That works great. And on LinkedIn, I think that works fine. But when I'm live, people can like, they can comment, they can share. But as soon as that's over, the comments are absolutely, you cannot access them, as this video shows. So let's just play this through. So this is from last week's show where I was talking about online events. So as you can see, I cannot access the comments after the video has gone live. I can comment on the video, but I will have to wait until watching the whole, I think it was 25-minute video to see all the comments come up, and I cannot see all of them. So Chris Goodchild commented at the start of the video, so I can see that comment, but then there's people that commented later on in the video, and that's not accessible when you're watching that back on LinkedIn. It's almost like it's still acting like a live video when you're watching it back. And for some reason, my own profile lists me as a third plus connection. I don't know why that is. Like, that's something is obviously not working there. Did that work when I zoomed in? It didn't really work when I zoomed in there. Yeah, but my own profile is seeing me as a third plus connection, not as a not as myself. So something's just not working there, and I want to know why that is. So if you're watching this live, that's great, but chances are you're probably never going to see this bit again. It just won't work on LinkedIn. You will not see this again unless I download this file and then upload it again to LinkedIn. So something's not right about that. And another thing that I don't think is working right with LinkedIn is the application to go live on LinkedIn. So I had to apply 6 times until they accepted me as someone who is live streaming on LinkedIn. And for someone who's had to jump through all those different hoops, you'd expect the actual platform, when you get there, to actually work. That's not too much to ask, because at the moment, you cannot see comments afterwards. It's impossible to sort of to share to see the video afterwards. After you've gone live, it's impossible to actually find where your video is. So for LinkedIn to actually make people jump through all those hoops to get access to live streaming, and then to make it really impossible to work once they get it, what's the point? Either have a the option for live streaming already, like for everybody when they join, or don't have it at all. I think that's what you should do. This is a bit of a rant episode. I'm sorry, but I think it's something really does need to be fixed about it. So I've written a few things that I think they can fix. So make the videos more visible on timelines once you've gone live. Have a separate, maybe have a separate section where people can access your live videos afterwards. Enable comments afterwards. So like on Facebook and YouTube, it's kind of like you've done your live stream and then it's basically like the video looks as if it's been uploaded. So it's very interactive. People can interact with it. Everyone else is doing it. Why aren't LinkedIn? Enable commenters to access the comments after. So I had people last week who commented on the video who then wanted to respond after the video had gone live, but couldn't. So they had to message me afterwards. And that's just the people that are messaging me afterwards to say, oh, I was trying to comment afterwards, but couldn't do it. And then maybe LinkedIn could do something to encourage people to repurpose their content afterwards. That's probably going a bit over the top, but just make it a little bit easier for people to access it. And anyway, you can always watch these videos afterwards on my website, redbookproductions.co.uk/the-video-show. You can watch this video, you can watch last week's video, you can watch all those other videos as well. So I think that's probably what you should be doing for the time being if you want to see this. Oh, I knocked the microphone. That's not good. So that's it. That's my little 7-minute rant over. Thank you for watching. I'll be back next Friday talking about some other video stuff. I haven't decided what I'm going to be talking about yet. But if you've got a question for me to answer in a future episode, put it in the comments below and I'll be very happy to answer it. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like and share. And I'll see you next time in episode 331. Bye.